Martin Ødegaard reveals the truth about his Arsenal future. Welcome back to your boys channel and welcome back to the latest Arsenal news today. As we shall discuss an interview given by Martin Ødegaard to the Norwegian media about his Arsenal and Real Madrid future. What has he said about Mikel Arteta, the Arsenal manager? And what other players have also been linked to today? Let's find out in today's video. Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Babs14 and welcome back to your boys channel. Quickly before we get into the video, it's almost time to go over it and show some love. Smash it a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. And without any further ado, here is the latest Arsenal news today. Let's go! The first thing that we need to discuss is Martin Ødegaard and an interview he has given. The Norwegian Donny, the Norwegian international and the Norwegian captain as well, has been speaking to the Norwegian media, and I'll tell you what, some of the words he's used to describe Arsenal and Arteta are very interesting. But the first report we have is from Fabrizio Romano saying that Arsenal are so happy with Martin Ødegaard's impact on the pitch as during trainings. They will try to keep him. Arsenal will talk with Real Madrid at the end of the season, and Zidane's future will be the key to take a final decision about Ødegaard. Ødegaard's future is intertwined with Zidane and Arteta, and most importantly, the fact that Arsenal are happy. I think they decided that Ødegaard is the right player, and come to someone they can look to make bids, make offers, and try to sign him on that permanent transfer, which is all positive. But what about Martin himself? Does he want to stay at our club? Is he thinking this is the right club for his future? Well, in an interview today in the Norwegian media, asked on his time at Arsenal so far, it's been improving from the very beginning. I feel quickly adapted and understood how we play. I lacked match fitness and self-confidence. The more games I've played, the better I've become. It's a rising curve. And so he admits himself, coming into the Arsenal team, he wasn't in the best place, but since then, he's grown game by game, gotten better, and his entire influence on the team has just grown in general. So he clearly feels happy at Arsenal, but what about his long-term future? Well, when he was asked about that, he said, haven't thought about it. What will happen in the summer? Deal with Arsenal until the end of the season. We'll see what happens this summer. I've said things before that I see and I stand for. Stability and development are key words. Development, stability, Arteta, Arsenal, project, Ødegaard. What are you waiting for? Sign that contract, stay quarter, stay at Arsenal. Listen, because this is the place for you, in my opinion. I know that at Real Madrid that you have the potential to play at a super club. For Arsenal, we're not a small club, we are a big club as well. And while we're not at the level of Real Madrid, what are Real Madrid offering you that Arsenal aren't right now? And that is first team minutes consistently, and also the centerpiece of our project. At Real Madrid, you can go there, you can do bits, and I understand exactly why you'd want to go back there. But them fans there, they're not always the most grateful. I've seen certain Real Madrid fans in the past calling out Cristiano Ronaldo. So if CR7 is getting called out, listen Martin, you know what I mean, you get what I'm trying to say, you know, just sign that thing and sign for Arsenal. But most importantly, when he was asked about his relationship with Mikel Arteta, he said very good. He is incredible. I have a lot to learn from him. I just need to sharpen my ears and pay attention. He is fantastic. He is full of praise. He has tears in my eyes. He loves the manager, he loves the club, and I think he wants to play for Arsenal. And I can't lie to you, watching him play for Arsenal and seeing that video that Arsenal released on their channel, the open mic video, listen, go watch it if you haven't already. It's fantastic, it's class. And what you see Ødegaard do in that game against West Ham, we're 3-0 down, yet he's still commanding the team. He's telling Lacazette, an experienced French international, where to play on the pitch. He's asking for the ball, he's trying to make things happen. And I know in the past how I've compared him to Mesut Ozil, but you know what? Watching that video and watching him speak during the game, I can't help but compare him to a certain Cesc Fabregas. Because while he's got a silky Ozil feature about him, for me, he's got the leadership, and I can see exactly why now Norway have given him the captainship of the entire country. Now, were we gonna get beautiful scenes? We're gonna have to wait and see. But I think the future of Mikel Arteta and Martin Ødegaard are also intertwined. I think Ødegaard understands Arteta, and Arteta most importantly understands what Ødegaard needs. From his first interview to the most recent interview, all things are positive and they're pointing in the right direction. We'll see how things develop. We're talking about his current permanent employees, Real Madrid. Them man have been making a few moves, and according to a very reliable La Liga source, they have claimed today that Real Madrid are considering signing Harry Kane as a third option in case negotiations with Mbappe and Haaland, the main priorities break down. Now you know what there, if Spurs lose Kane and we get Ødegaard in return, because of course Real Madrid are going to need money to put on the table, and to get that they're going to need to sell Ødegaard first. But in essence, once again, what that has confirmed to me is Real Madrid are gonna make a massive move this summer. Haaland, Haaland, Mbappe, Kane. These are all men that are going to cost well over £100 million, and of course with the whole COVID pandemic and the crisis financially, they're gonna need to sell players. And in even more funny news, and Arsenal fans are gonna love this, Spurs legend Gareth Bale was said today, the main reason I came to Spurs was to play football. Going into the Euros, I want to be match fit. The original plan was to do a season at Spurs. My plan is to go back to Madrid. So essentially Bale was using Spurs as a gym membership, which is something that you love to see, and that's your legend by the way, ha ha ha. But as is pointed out by Dr. Rajpal Bra, he says good news for the Gunners in their bid of keeping Ødegaard as well. Bale returning keeps a heavier wage bill on Madrid while not recouping any transfer fee, which incentivizes them to sell other players and give Arsenal market leverage. Let's not get too carried away. Things can still go down. This is still Arsenal. I'm still not going to get too over the top with it. But lads, let me know your thoughts as always on Martin Ødegaard and how much money would you pay for him in the transfer market. On to the second thing, lads, and that is Arsenal raiding Real Betis. Because today we have been linked with two separate players, two ballers indeed in that as well, and both players playing for Betis as I've already said. The first thing we have is from Mundo Deportivo in Spain saying Arsenal are very closely monitoring Real Betis right back Emerson on loan from Barcelona ahead of the summer transfer window. Now of course Emerson is a right back, as he just says, played for Barcelona on loan to Real Betis, and he has been balling out this season. And the report has further added the future Emerson is currently a mystery because at FC Barcelona, which is one who has the upper hand, Serginho Dest is excelling. So if Barcelona sell Emerson this summer, 50% of the income will go to Real Betis. Well, I don't know how much it cost then, but I do know one thing, and that he is a baller right back, and for me he'd be an upgrade Hector Bellerin straight away. But once again, it does confirm that Arsenal are looking at right backs, and as has been confirmed by Fabrizio Romano in the past as well, Arsenal have got a list of targets. But the question for you guys is, what right back do you want to see Arsenal sign? Is it Lamptey? Is it Hakimi? Is it, of course, man like Emerson? Or is it someone else that you like instead? Or are you going to back Hakimi? Which I'm not going to do, but are you going to do that? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. But as I've already said, we're talking a Real Betis raid. And again, Mundo Deportivo say Arsenal intend to push hard this summer to sign Argentine midfielder Guido Rodriguez. Arsenal have been following him very closely for many months. Guido Rodriguez, who's this Donny then, eh? Jokes aside, I don't really know who this player is. I'm not going to say I'm an expert on him, but I guess from the research I've done, he's a central defensive midfielder slash central midfielder. But for me, the fact that he is that central midfielder once again confirms what I told you yesterday. We're linked to Basuma yesterday, and now another midfielder. Arsenal wants to move in. Arteta wants to move into a midfield 3, and he wants the players that are capable of playing in that system. And this guy for me wouldn't be a number 8. He'd be more of a number 6 in my opinion. And so if he takes that number 6 role, that means Thomas Partey, who of course has to play, is going to move into a number 8 role. Which, can he do that? Maybe he can. But the question for you is, what do you think is going to be Thomas Partey's long-term best position in the Arsenal team? Is he a number 8? Is he a number 6? Or is he a number 5, lads? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below as always. On to the other Arsenal news today. And the first thing is Alexandre Lacazette. As Mikel Arteta has said on Lacazette, he has a quality and experience. He's a player with good mentality. He works hard every day. He has the ambition to return to the national team selection. I hope he will represent at the Euros this summer. So Lacazette to France, I'm not quite sure. Deschamps has this sort of agenda against him and loves Olivier Giroud, the Lampos, so I ain't sure about that. But the question for everyone is now, was Lacazette's increase in form? He's our top scorer in the Premier League. He's got 11 Premier League goals. What do we do with him in the summer? Because the thing for me is, I'm looking in the market right now. Ødegaard, you've got players like Tony as well. There's no world-class centre-forward options that Arsenal got there and bank on and go and sign. And so don't be surprised if Arsenal maybe give Lacazette an extension but only of a year's contract. The question then is, does Lacazette want to accept that? But as always, what would you do with Alexandre Lacazette? Let me know your thoughts down below. Let's also get a little update on the loan watch. First things first, we have the under-21s team of the week from who scored in Europe's top 5 leagues. And look, you can see in midfield, Matteo Guendouzi with an 8.26 rating. This is where I have my issue with Matteo Guendouzi, because he clearly has quality, he clearly has caliber to be a top player. But my issue with Guendouzi is consistency. How much can he do and how regularly can he keep these performances going? Because I've seen it too many times where he has these great performances and then he drops off again and he goes back up again and down again. I don't want a bipolar player, I want a consistent player. And in terms of the other Arsenal French baller on loan, we're talking William Saliba. And according to Squawka Football, they have said 3 outfield players in Europe's top 5 divisions have played 900 plus league minutes this season without having been successfully dribbled past an opponent, and 2 of them play for Arsenal, David Luiz and William Saliba. Let me make it clear, for Arsenal and Mikel Arteta next year, Saliba needs to be a key part of the team. We need to see him consistently because I can see the quality, I can see the potential, and I can see exactly why man calling the Mbappe of centre backs. He is balling out so much in this. I have to see him play for Arsenal next year, and I think we need to put the faith in him as that right side centre back, maybe even alongside Gabriel Magalhaes. How funny and how mad would that be? But lads, what do you want to see as Arsenal's centre back partnership going into next season? Gabriel Saliba, maybe David Luiz gets a contract extension. Is it Pablo Mari, Callum Chambers holding? Lads, let me know your centre back partnership for Arsenal going into next season in the comments below. And there you man go, lads, that is the latest video there and there. Of course, as always, if you have enjoyed the video, so make sure to go down there and show some love, smash it like, subscribe channel if you're new, and let me know your thoughts on all things that I have discussed. The links to all my socials will be in the description below, so if you want to follow me, I would appreciate that. And there you guys go, that is the latest Arsenal news there and there. I hope you have enjoyed as always, and I will see you tomorrow, my beautiful people. In a bit.